Hey there, have you ever sat down to read a book and found yourself just a few pages in, reaching for your phone? Not because you needed to, just because your hand moved there on its own. If that has ever happened to you, take a breath. You are not lazy, you're not broken, you're simply living in a world that was quietly, carefully built to interrupt you. And here is the strange part. In a world full of people chasing money, chasing fame, chasing more, the richest people, however, quietly are the ones who still know how to pay attention. Let's talk about that for a moment. Not too long ago, people could sit through an entire film without checking a screen. They could read a letter slowly, word by word, and feel every sentence land. They could stare out of a train window for an hour and think of nothing at all, and somehow that nothing felt peaceful. Today, that kind of stillness feels almost impossible. Some researchers say our average attention span has fallen to somewhere around 8 seconds. It's crazy. 8 seconds, that's shorter than the time it takes to boil an egg, shorter even than the attention of a goldfish. And so the comparison goes. But here is the truth hiding underneath that number. Our attention did not just wander off on its own, it was pulled away deliberately by design. Every app on your phone, every video platform, every social feed was built by very smart people with one simple goal, and that is to keep you scrolling, to keep you watching, to keep you coming back. Not because they hate you, not because they love you, but because your attention has become a currency in the age of the digital economy. And somewhere along the way, without ever asking your permission, the world started spending it. Think about it. A video ends and the next one is already loading, whether you ask for it or not. A message arrives and a small red dot appears, quietly demanding to be noticed. An article stretches barely 3 lines before it's interrupted by another headline, screaming for a click. Slowly, one notification at a time, our mind have been trained to expect something new, always, every few seconds. And when that something new does not arrive quickly enough, we start to feel restless, bored, almost itchy somewhere behind the eyes. That relentlessness is not a personal failure, it is a trained response. And the good news, the truly hopeful news, is that anything trained can also be retrained. So, how do we begin? The first step is smaller than you might expect. It is not about deleting every app or throwing your phone into a river, however satisfying that daydream might feel. It is about giving your mind a small doses of boredom again, on purpose. Sit somewhere quiet for 5 minutes, no phones, no music, just you and your own thoughts. It will feel strange at first, maybe even uncomfortable. That discomfort is simply your mind slowly remembering a skill it has not used in a while. The second step is choosing one task at a time. Our brain were never built to juggle 5 tabs, 2 chats, and a video all at once. Every time we jump between them, we don't just lose time, we lose depth. So the next time you sit down to work, or read, or even just have a conversation, try giving it your whole attention. Just that one thing for just a little while. The third step, and perhaps the gentlest one, is patience with yourself. You did not lose your focus overnight, and you won't win it back overnight either. Some days you will read for 20 minutes without reaching for your phone. Other days you will last two. Both days count. Both days are progress. Because attention in the end is not really about willpower, it is about practice. Every time you finish one chapter before checking a notification, every time you let a thought sit quietly in your mind instead of chasing the next distraction, you are, in a very real way, taking your attention back. Not all at once, just a little at a time. So the next time you catch your hand drifting towards your phone for no real reason at all, pause just for a moment. That pause is where your attention begins to heal. And in a world that is constantly fighting for your attention, choosing quietly where to give it might just be one of the most powerful things you can do today. So give your attention to the skills you want to master, the dreams you want to achieve, and the person you want to become. Because your attention quietly becomes your habits, and your habits certainly becomes your future. So the equation here is simple: better the habits, better the future. Because after all, where your attention goes, your life follows. Dear listeners, thank you for staying with me till the very end. You were listening to Listening Cast episode number 1 by English Ideas, where simple English meets powerful ideas to help you become a better version of yourself. Because one idea can change everything. Thank you.